So, welcome everybody to the second part. And in today's part, we are going to focus more on the coding side. So last week we saw some introduction to basic concepts, and you had an opportunity to run at least your first code in R. But today we are going to focus more on the hands-on. So, quick. So we'll have a quick recap on what we did on last session, and I think one of the things that we discussed last time is the introduction to data and data analysis. Why do we need it? What do data scientists to do? And we saw a little bit definition on machine learning and different types of machine learning techniques, underfitting, overfitting, etc. Then we also went through procedures on how to install R Studio and run a basic programming code in R. But today we are going to focus more on the syntax and common used functions. So we are going to see what different functions are used in R. And I'm going to explain to you what a function is, what does a function do. Then on the last part, Jose is going to take you through basically a game which is programmed in R. So you'll be able to write that code by yourself and run a fun game in R. Now, before I start the session, I want to define common used terms. Now, data types. Now, this is the most important thing that you need to understand in any programming language. So why do we need the concept of data types? We went through that. I'll just switch a little bit to these slides. Now, vectors these are one of the most basic structures in R, and they can store elements of same type. So then outside I had a C to indicate the combination. So if I run this, what I'm getting in the output here is 1, 3. You see here below, I'm getting 1, 3.
Five minutes break, ladies and gentlemen.
Banana and cherry. And remember that because it's a character, you need double quotes before each character and double quotes before each character. So each of the character, banana, cherry, is within the double quotes. For the sake of this example, and keep it going. So I'm going to run this again. Now, so if you want to access a specific column and row in a matrix, try that. I'm going to put that here. So I'll make sure first to run this. So if I run this, I'm creating my data underscore 2. If I go to my data underscore 2 here and click on this table, you can visualize it properly. Now you see this is something that you can understand. It's very hard to understand the code, but if you create and go to the tabular format, you can see there's name, age, and score, and there's different people. And I'm asking you to print everybody who has a score of 9, 10 above, trying to plot. So if you run that, you get under plots here, you get a diagram. If I zoom this, if you click on the zoom button, you clearly, separately, get another scatter plot here. It tells you, you see the positive correlation between age and score. As age goes up, the score goes up as well. So there's a positive correlation. And you can save this if you go under export here under plots. You can save this under PDF. Like if you are presenting this information to stakeholders, to directors, you wouldn't take to them codes. You take to them something like this and explain now. You say the data shows that everyone who is aged 60 and 50, they're getting a lot of marks. Why are they getting now? Are they getting because they're more experienced in that subject? They've been there, they've seen this. What is happening here? So the thing here in this meme, we are trying to show that people are saying AI will take over. Of course, AI and machine learning, these tools like ARA does the job, but when you create AIs, we like the work that I did in one of the companies, we were identifying ships in images. So you can create an AI system maybe to recognize an animal. So for example, most of people who have no idea on AI, they're saying AI will take over the world, but these specific AI tools like neural networks sometimes do get things wrong. For example, you see here a cat has been identified as a dog. That is an example where an AI can get things wrong. So you will not be replaced by an AI. if you are doing a job, you'll not be replaced by AI, but somebody who is using AI is going to replace you. That is the fact. So you don't need to be scared like AI will replace our jobs, AI will do this. It's just people who have knowledge and use AI, they might take over your jobs because those are the things that we really need in the current world. So thank you a lot. Let me know if in case there's any questions. And let me know in the chat how confident do you feel on the things we went through today in a scale of 1 to 10. First,